good evening, everyone. I want to start by saying congratulations, class of 2025. Thank you to all the students, their families, the school staff, the entire Punxsy community, and God for this amazing opportunity this evening. After overcoming a life of drug addiction, crime, and bad decisions, to becoming a beloved and proud community member, personal trainer, and business owner, this is a dream come true. What I once thought to be impossible has been made possible. Students, please allow my story of how I found purpose in life by transforming myself and never giving up serve as a reference of hope as you prepare for the amazing yet challenging road ahead. The definition of purpose states the reason for which something is done or created or for which something exists. Each and every one of us here today has been given the opportunity to make a choice of what their purpose is in life. Graduates, some of you will find this soon or may already have it. Others, it may take a long time, and some may never get to experience it. The choice is yours. The person you become on this journey of finding out why you exist can create a being stronger and more resilient than you ever thought possible. To find your purpose, you will need many things, all that come from within. Developing self-discipline will help you create a daily routine in order to take care of your physical and mental health. By staying disciplined, you will be able to stay consistent. Many times you will be tired, unmotivated, and feeling like you don't want to do what you know you need to do. Self-discipline will help push you past those feelings, and you will feel much better after overcoming them. Don't just start something and then stop. Stay consistent and see your goals through till the end. Any day could be your last. Time is your most valuable asset. You also need good work ethic. No matter what you do, be the best at it. And be willing to do what others don't want to do. If you choose to do what is easy, your life will be hard. If you choose to do what is hard, your life will be easy. You must have courage to face your fears and not let it sway your decisions. Believe it or not, I've had a fear of public speaking my entire life, but I know that when fear is present, I must be heading in the right direction. By overcoming fear, nothing can hold you back. Never hesitate on your dreams or ideas. 1 second of hesitation can lead to an eternity full of regret. Either you define the moment, or the moment defines you, and you play it safe. And 20 years from now, you say to yourself, what if? What if I would have done that one thing? What if I would have made a different decision? What if I had ran with an idea I once had? What if, and what if? Graduates, you have the choice to do whatever you want in life. Be relentless and execute. Your dreams can come true. Have faith and trust in God. Build a solid relationship with your higher power. This is key, especially during difficult times. Sometimes a prayer is all you will have. Most importantly, during this journey, you will need the never give up mentality. You will fail, and you will likely fail often. But I need you to not let this stop you. Embrace your failures as opportunities. Even pain has its purpose. Graduates, I challenge you to push yourselves. 25 years ago, I walked across this very stage as a graduate of the class of 2000. I always wished I could turn back time and try this journey again, but that's not how this works. Upon graduating, I felt very lost and had no idea of what I wanted to do in life. I always just thought life would come easy and things would work out, but it doesn't. My hesitation to grow up, plan for my future, and take action would come with serious consequences. Graduates, please don't do what I did. Make a decision today to not waste the next 10 to 20 years partying, neglecting your physical and mental health, and making poor decisions. Are you the one hitting snooze every morning? Or are you the person that has purpose and attacks the day as soon as that clock goes off? At night, are you aimlessly scrolling on social media? Or are you going through your checklist of what you accomplished that day and preparing for the next day ahead? This can make all the difference. Mediocre or exceptional. It is much easier to work hard now and plan for your future rather than try to catch up later in life. By the time I graduated, I had already developed a horrible addiction, and my criminal record would soon begin. I continued down that path for nearly 20 years, each day driven by addiction, in and out of jail too many times to count, not putting in any work and expecting my situation to magically get better. I needed to take responsibility for my actions. My behavior was ruining my life. I'd lost several good jobs. I was broken in debt, homeless, and health deteriorating. I had lost everything and the walls were closing in. I had let myself down, and more importantly, I'd let my family down. My addiction had taken full control of me. I was at its mercy. In 2016, I reached one of my all-time lows. Homeless, warrants out for my arrest, constantly in and out of jail, crippled by my addiction, but this was nothing compared to the pain I would soon endure. My father and hero had passed from a sudden unexpected heart attack. I was devastated and wanted to give up. How could I get through this? I was tired, angry, and heartbroken. I figured I would be better off dead and didn't want to live anymore. The year after his death, I overdosed 4 times, but for some reason, some purpose, life was not over for me. I had tried many times before to get sober and do the right thing, but my old ways seemed to always pull me back in. In 2018, I was convicted of drug possession with intent to distribute. This tacked another felony to my record. I would spend the next 2 years in jail, rehab, and prison. When hard times fall upon us, we must find purpose for what we're going through. I used my time away as an opportunity to reinvent myself, determined to come home a different man and make my family and community proud. I wanted to give others in similar circumstances hope and help them believe it was never too late to change. This may be my last shot, my life and future depended on it. Or I could end up spending many more years behind bars or even dead. I was now ready to live to my best ability. I began disciplining myself like never before. I accepted I had a problem and I was willing to change. I would wake up early, pray, plan my day out, learn how to address my mental health issues, and exercise daily. Work on making good decisions even though surrounded by temptation. I was starting to believe I could change. As time passed, I began to feel like never before. My mind was sharp, my body was strong. I felt prepared to start a new chapter. The man I created behind bars had a new purpose. It was time to put it to the test. Upon my release, I was full of excitement, but just as much full of fear. Fear of a new sober beginning, fear of falling back into old habits, and fear of failure yet again. This time it had to be different. Failure was an option, but giving up was not. Weeks after I got home from prison, unseen challenges came. COVID hit, and the world was like never before. Being a convicted felon, work was nearly impossible to find. I was already falling behind on bills. I just needed someone to give me a chance. After endless rejections of job applications, a blessing came. I was offered a position at our local Ragley's hardware store. It wasn't much, but I was very grateful. This would allow me to lay the stepping stones for my dream job and career so I could serve my purpose. I wanted to help others change their lifestyle and guide them on building the healthy habits that helped me change my life. I considered becoming a personal trainer and starting my own business. I went all in, learning as much as possible, and discovered a deep passion for it. Health and fitness helped me so much, I wanted to share it with others. After months of studying, I received my certification. Now it was time to put what I had learned into action. I recruited some family members and close friends to train with. I knew very quickly this is what I wanted to do forever. This wasn't just going to be another job, this would be my life. In 2022, I opened my own personal training business, Back to Basics Fitness. For the first time in life, I was truly proud of myself and understood I was not a loser. I was just operating under a loser mentality. The decisions I had made caused me to lose focus, and I forgot was all about. Family, community, purpose, and faith in God. Every morning this purpose drives me from within to create a better life for myself and others around me, to set an example of change is possible, and to inspire our next generation of the wonderful but hard life ahead. To share my story of failures and accomplishments as proof that dreams do come true. To give hope to others, knowing that someone has done it before, it is possible. Letting go and letting God deal with things. Making my family and lost loved ones proud, and to give back to the community of Punxsy that supported me through this. Graduates, you will always have a supportive community in your hometown of Punxsy. I could not have made it this far without the forgiveness of the person I was and the acceptance for the man with purpose that I have become. Let today be that day when your purpose changed, your family changed, your community changed, because you changed. Graduates, I'll end with this. I hope my story helps you find purpose in life. Now get out there and get better, get smarter, get stronger, and kick more ass because of it. Congratulations, you guys. I wish you the best. God bless.